Here we go. Fabulous Football Friday Playoff Edition, ladies and gentlemen, sponsored by ARH Beckley, Window World of Beckley, and your local Ford dealership. We took a little break 1 week and we're back. But we're back with the stakes as high as possible. It's do or die. Season's in tonight, but if you play football, you'll be playing again next Friday after Turkey Day. How does that sound? But makes it tougher when there's snow all over the field, playing in tough conditions. But Coach Marion said, and he said it for his team, but it goes across the board for every team. When you play in conditions like this, it comes down to who wants it more. It's going to hurt to tackle. It's going to hurt to catch the ball. It's going to hurt to breathe out there. But if you want it, you can get it. And that's what we have to show you tonight. We've got Oak Hill, we've got Woodrow Wilson, we've got Bluefield, and we're just getting rolling. Playoff edition, Fabulous Football Friday. Let's hit it with Oak Hill at home, their first playoff game since 2000. And they're getting ready to take on a team in Lewis County that's coming in to upset the Dreams. It's all about football in Red Devil Town, and this is where we get going. Rain, snow, Coach Marion hoping to guide Red Devils and company to get it rolling. Right out of the gate, it was a slugfest. Big J.D. Moritz getting the Red Devils going on their first drive with a nice carry there. But Lewis County gets the stop, this time bringing down Moritz short of the sticks, but Oak Hill's defense, they're physical too. They're going to rally to get the ball and get a big stop on third down. And now it's the special teams. Oak Hill is going to deliver. Carson Treadway fields the punt and gets upfield, weaving his way to the 50-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Big play there by Treadway, but that drive stalls out after a couple penalties. And on third down, Richardson completes the short pass, but Matthias Spack can't quite get to the sticks. Now, it's Lewis County's turn to get the run game rolling. That's Owen Accord on a big run around the right edge, dragging a couple of defenders for a couple extra yards. And that's the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now. The rain and snow is falling harder, and that becomes a big deal as James Green, with a great swim move, he pops the ball out, and there you go. Cade Compton falls on it, and Oak Hill, the Red Devil defense, they bend but don't break. Oak Hill can't take advantage, though, as Richardson has to improvise with his legs on third down and runs out of bounds a few yards later. Lewis County takes over after the long punt, and they can't do anything with it. And that's another 3 and out. Defense very much the story early on. And the first half ends tied up at 0. Things heat up in the second, though. Lewis County comes out at halftime, pounding the ball out of the Wildcat formation. Alex Goodwin with a big physical run to set the tone. But Oak Hill responds. Treadway making plays as he knocks down this ball on third down and nearly comes away with the pick. So Oak Hill gets the ball and they go straight to work. Richardson hits Zacchaeus Lewis over the big outside play, and Lewis stretches for the field for a massive gain. That's what needed to get going. Then the Red Devils go right back at it. James Green with a big run up the middle, carrying defenders, and a few plays later, now Oak Hill's in red zone territory, and Richardson caps it off with the legs, using his speed to hit the edge. He crosses the goal line untouched, and Coach Marion clearly getting his team back into it after the half. From there, it was almost all Oak Hill. The special teams unit stepping up after Lewis fielded the squib kick. And it swarms by the Red Devils all over the ball. They pin Lewis County deep into the territory, and the defense gets it done, holding Lewis County to a 3 and out. And a few plays later, Richardson then caps it off with a big second touchdown of the night, and Oak Hill does it. They host a playoff game for the first time since 2000, and they win that playoff game with a 27-6 win. How did they do it? Let's go full screen breakdown to show you. James Green had a massive impact in this game. And I want you to understand this. Oak Hill all season long has used numerous running backs. They call it the three-headed monster. And James Green is usually that second or third running back. But he showed up today like he was the first. He played so well on both sides of the ball. And this is him getting it done on the defensive side of the ball. Watch him make a beautiful swim move to get around the defender and knock it out. Go ahead and play it. Stop it right there. See this? Right now, good block, right? One-on-one, no, everyone's blocked. Look at the fight, the will to get past the guy that's on him and get to the quarterback. Play. Big time. And he hits him right where it's going to cold, rainy, wet, and boom, hits the ball. You're going to see it again, play it through here. This is a little bit in slow motion. See that? Just pushing his guy over and going straight at the quarterback, the running back there, knocking it out, and then Compton doing a good job of being aware and getting on the ball. That's how it starts. Then play it here. Big time pass there. This is what really got the first touchdown going. Gross makes a big stiff arm. That's big man football. Just plowing through people and then making a couple other defenders to take him down. Again, the second half is when Oak Hill started to show that will, that want. And then last one right here, J.D. Moritz. I'll move out of the way so you can see this. Just showing what he does on both sides of the ball as well. Go ahead and play it here and look at him. Moving around, keeps following, and then there you go. Not giving up on the play. You're going to see it again here in slow motion. He's not giving up on the play. He sees I'm blocked, but I'm following. I'm using my legs. I'm moving my legs, and now I pounce when the time is right. No gain. Defense. This has been the trend for Oak Hill for the last 3 weeks. Defense until the offense warms up, and that's exactly what happened tonight. Slow first half, didn't look good. Second half, they adapted. They made changes, and in playoff football, you have to adapt. You have to change to your opponent if you want to win. Oak Hill did that. What about Woodrow Wilson? They had to go on the road. Oak Hill was at home. Woodrow Wilson had to go on the road to Morgantown. Let's go out to Morgantown to see what happens. We pick things up a couple seconds into the game. Morgantown near the 50. Alex Himes in shotgun. Has a man motion. Takes the snap. This Himes looks to throw. And look at this. It's picked off by Preston Clary. Clary wins the jump ball. Gets the interception. And the defense for Woodrow does it again. Once again, and the Flying Eagles take over on offense. Gage Price under center. Connor Ray comes across. He gets in, and Ray has a hole, and he takes advantage with a big run for Connor Ray to open up the game. The next couple plays go nowhere, so it's 3rd and 8, and they give it to Bryce Ford. Ford runs hard, but gets upended 1 yard short of the first down. 4th and 1, Woodrow decides to punt it away. Morgantown brings out a new QB for this drive. Maddox Twig in shotgun. He gives it to A.J. Thompson. Thomas jukes. Thomas fights off a defender. Thomas off to the races, and what a run by A.J. Thomas all the way down to the 22-yard line. But Oak Hill's D makes it 3rd and 12. Twig runs to his left. Takes it himself, and he has a wide open lane to run through and gets the first down and more as Maddox Twins sets up Morgantown inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Twig under center, 2 backs behind him. Twig gives it to Thomas, and Thomas fights his way in for the first touchdown of the game. The Mohegans strike first, and A.J. Thomas sets them up and finishes the drive. Woodrow can't do anything on offense, so Morgantown gets it back. A.J. Thomas gets it again. He gets about 3 yards. Twig now ready to take it himself. And he gets about 6 more. So now it's 4th and 1. And they're going for it. And they hand it off real close here. And Woodrow Wilson says, no siree. That's the play they needed to get things going. 4th and 1, and they stopped them. Bring the offense back on the field. So the Flying Eagles back on offense. They give it to Connor Ray. He gets a nice block and picks up a first. But once again, the Morgantown defense causes a 4th down. 4th and 9. Woodrow punting. And it's a fake. Even the camera crew got faked out. They really hiked it to Christian Stewart, and Stewart took it all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Flying Eagles pulling out all the tricks for this one. Woodrow settles for a field goal, though. 7-3 game. Morgantown moving on offense again. Twig under center, motion Wells, gives it to Zidane Lockett. Lockett jump steps a defender, stiffs arms another, gets to the sideline, and Lockett races to the 20, 3rd and goal now. Morgantown in the stick formation. Three backs behind Twig. The QB, Twig, gives it to Isaiah Thompson. Thompson gets hit right away, but he leans forward for the touchdown, puts the ball over the line. Touchdown, Morgantown. They lead 14-3. Woodrow, got to get something. 4 minutes till half. Price, shotgun, looks across the middle, throws across the middle. A.J. Thomas is in the middle, and he's got no one to beat but himself. House call for A.J. Thomas, and Woodrow is right back in this one, 14-10, right before halftime. Morgantown, though, on offense. Twig throws outside to Carter Cooper. Cooper makes a move, beats a defender, and Cooper takes off and turns nothing into a massive gain. Morgantown is threatening again. This time, Twig hands it off. Formation, and Remy Hawkins somehow breaks through the mess, finds the end zone, and Morgantown beats Woodrow 35-10. Very tough game there for Woodrow Wilson. They were in striking distance basically all the way till the third quarter when Morgantown really just took off with it. Morgantown's a really good team. Woodrow Wilson had their chances to maybe take the lead and take over this game because their defense played extremely well early on. They just wasn't enough for Woodrow Wilson. They've had a great season. Obviously, they're going to end in a way that they don't want it to, but they did make the playoffs. They did get some big wins on the way, and they've got some great players moving forward. Woodrow Wilson not able to get it done in round 1 of the playoffs. Oak Hill did. Who else did? We're just getting started. The playoffs are here. It's do or die, and Bluefield was at home. How'd they do? We'll show you. Fabulous Football Friday rolls on right after this.